What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commanders. Now the protest war. That was your boy Tonka A Tech. We're back with another video, man. If I get to a great God, if our God's right now, God's open doors. In pay with all people in the Lord's need pray, man. We're here to rap about the Washington Commanders once again tonight. Shout out that put to last night's live stream. Appreciate y'all support last night. That was a heck of a stream. Short and concise, but to the point. We're just here to rap about the Washington Commanders. And today we're going to talk about Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kind of put the Cam Curl thing to rest real quick, and we'll talk about the Zach Ertz stuff as well, and some other veteran ideas too. Because I want to talk about why Zach Ertz, what's next, after this move of getting Zach Ertz. With some other veterans we can sign that are former Arizona Cardinals that did play with Cliff Kingsbury as well. We'll talk about all that tonight, and then we'll bury the whole Cameron Crowe thing. So I'm here to rap about y'all tonight, man. Should have rapped y'all tonight. Probably be in for like an hour. I'm not gonna ramble too long. Um, yeah, so let's just do this. I've been seeing some people talk about this whole Zach Ertz thing, other content creators, but I'm here to give my opinion. So Zach Ertz did sign a 1-year deal today for up to $5 million with incentives. Very incentive laden base deal. I guess in the base salary should probably be the veteran minimum. Probably $2.5 million for someone his age, right? Maybe $2 million, something like that, for a guy like Zach Ertz's age in the time he's been in the league. So probably around that. Yeah, probably around $2 million range for a base salary for Zach Ertz. So that's not a terrible deal, right? A little cheaper than Logan Thomas, a lot cheaper if he doesn't hit the incentives. If he hit the incentives and you bang a bigger bang for your buck. Then a guy like Logan Thomas who's getting $8 million per season, to just probably get 450 final yards anyway. So he wasn't the best fit in Cliff Kingsbury's system either. So for one, why Zach Ertz, right? Why? Let's bury the Cam Crow. For all y'all saying Cam is going to go, he's gone, he's out of here, it's over. It's not quite over, right? I say that because one, he can test the free agent market, and the Commanders will match any deal that is fair, right? So, for example, if Cam comes back to us and says, "Man, they try to give me 12 mil," I think they'll give him 12.5 and go ahead and keep him around, right? But now they come to him, they come to Adam Peters, he comes to Adam Peters. They try to give me 15, 17. I'm good then. I'm good on that too then. I'm not paying Cameron Curl 17, 18, 19 million dollars for no ball production. I'm sorry. Antoine Whitfield is not even gonna get $19 million, and he don't get ball production. I mean, he gets ball production. So if he gets ball production, he's not even gonna get 19. What makes you think Cam about to get 19? He don't get ball production. That's crazy. So that's one kind of did that. My max is like 14. Anything above 14, Cam can definitely rock. I'm not paying Cam top safety money to not get ball production. So I want to end it with that. I want to end that with that. So let's just go ahead and get to the Zach Ertz stuff. So why Zach Ertz? Why are we going to a 33-year-old tight end who's a year older than Logan Thomas or 6 months older than Logan Thomas and has seen way better days, right? Last year, about 27 receptions for 187 yards and 1 touchdown. As for Logan Thomas, he had, I think he had about 450 yards receiving, maybe something like that. About to go and check that out real quick. I just want to check it out before I say something in my mouth that I'm talking crazy. I don't want to talk crazy like I'm tweaking. Sound like I'm tripping. Let's just see what it's hitting on. Let's see what the stats were hitting on last year. He had 55 receptions for 496 yards, 4 touchdowns. So that's kind of, so you would look at that and think it's a downgrade, right? You're getting 300 yards less production, but given Logan did play all 17 games this year, and I think Zach only played 7. So kind of get that into account as well. And Zach Ertz problem lately has been health. So got kind of have to put that into uh, perspective as well. But I like the move, right? So why Zach Ertz? One, he knows the system. First one, he knows Cliff Kingsbury's system. He was in Cliff Kingsbury's offense. He was very productive in said offense. In the 21 games he played, I think he had 105 receptions, around 800 yards, and 8 touchdowns. That's some pretty good numbers in the 21 games he played with Cliff Kingsbury. Number 2, he was productive under Cliff Kingsbury. Number 3, at his age, he's more of a savant. So he's a guy that would teach a young tight end how to play the game and how to study the game, how to prepare on game day, how to prepare for the week, teach him the nuances of the NFL and how to improve his game at the NFL level. Maybe like a Jatavion Sanders or a Jared Wiley or a Dylan Hawker out of Colorado State. One of these tight ends they're going to probably draft early in the draft, probably in the first 4 rounds of said draft. We're going to draft a tight end more than likely. And I think that guy's going to learn under Zach Ertz. A guy like Cole Turner can learn from Zach Ertz. So he's a teacher. He's a guy that can step in and be tight end 1 for a while, just for a little while, probably the first couple months of the season, something like that, as that tight end starts to learn. And then that tight end starts to get better. Slightly, Zach Ertz becomes tight end 2. And then we're not relying on Zach Ertz as we were if he was the actual tight end 1 of the offense. So I don't think it's a bad thing that Zach Ertz is here. If you think it's bad for us that Zach Ertz is here, you're crazy. I have no problem with Zach Ertz being here. I think he's a solid option. Is he the best thing in the world? No. But he's really solid, though. I think he's a really solid option for us. And I think he's someone that can produce. Is he going to produce at a super high level? No, but can he give you what Logan gave you? He plays all 17 games. I would think so. And you're probably getting him for $2.53 million. He's not going to probably hit all the incentives to get all $5 million. So you probably get the same amount of production for around $3 more million less, $5 million less. Logan Thomas, man, he cool, but he don't fit the system. He don't fit the system. Skins fan, what's up, bro? Jordan Poyer is free. Glad we didn't sign Cam. I think Cam will be back here. I'm not drinking the whole Cam is gone Kool-Aid. I think Cam will be it. I'd rather have Dalton Schultz. I still be the chance we sign Noah Fant. I don't think we're done. See, I'm just talking why Zach Ertz. Y'all need to chill. I'm not done yet. I'm going to get to next moves, what's next, and all that type of stuff. So give me a second. But that's why Zach Ertz. He's a veteran presence. He's going to be a good teacher for tight ends. He can still produce. And I think he'll start to phase out the offense as the season goes along. And he won't make the $5 million. He'll probably make 2.5. And if Zach Ertz gives me the same production as Logan Thomas did at $2.5 million, that's what you call from getting robbed to getting a bargain. That's a bargain. And guess what? If Zachary Ertz sucks in training camp, he's probably has no guaranteed money attached to him. You can release him and it's over with. It's a flyer. That's all it is. That's why Zach Ertz. I like Zach Ertz. So I don't care. I like Zach Ertz. This is fine. This is fine. As long as we get a young tight end in the draft who he can nurture under. We saw what he did with Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert's a dog now. You see what Dallas Goedert they're doing? Spanking folks. Blessing folks with route running. Blessing folks with hands. And blessing folks with touchdowns in their face. On a weekly basis, every 7 days, he's spanking folks. Every 7 days, he's spanking folks. every 7 days, giving everybody smoke. So let's start by like Zach Ertz can teach on tight end, all right? So let's start with that. So that's why Zach Ertz. I do prefer Dalton Schultz, though. But I'm not going to argue. This is Cliff's offense. He has a guy who fits his offense. He's going to draft another guy who's a younger guy. We still have Cole Turner. We might like Amani Rodgers. This new regime might like Amani Rodgers. We'll find out. We will find out. Next episode of Commanders Ball Z. But not here nor there. Micah Hyde is better than both Beverly Camp. They're older. They're older, though, too. They're older, way older. Like, I think Jordan Poyer with 31, 32. With Micah Hyde, 33. I know we decided 33-year-old tight end. I get it. So don't hit me with we just saw the old tight end, so why can't we saw the old safety? They're going to want some money. Zach Ertz got paid basically the veteran minimum. I know it says $5 million, but it's a seven base. It's not. He's not going to see that whole $5 million. You know that, and I know that. Jordan Poyer might want $6, $7, $8 million. I'm not paying off 32-year-old that much money. Nah, I'm good. Okay, so I'm let's get to the whole Cam thing. If you're talking about Cam Curl's ball production, yes. If you're talking about Cameron Curl's football IQ, no. It's irreplaceable on his roster. Derek Force does not play smart. He plays dumb. Juan wet behind the ears, breath like similar. I think he's the one guy who can do it, right? Quan, maybe. The other two, no. Hell no. No. Derek Force plays with his head on fire. He does dumb stuff all the time. He's stupid. No. You don't have the IQ Cam has. No. So we're not doing that today. No. I get it. Ertz a better fit, low in steam, better shooting. I have an Ertz level player for free agency. This is the first signing, y'all. Chill. You're going to see a lot of these signings, though. A lot of these flyers, these one-year deals, these one-year flyers. You're going to see a lot of those. Like, I've been going to bring Jamison Crowder on a one-year deal. I've been going to bring in guys like, let me give examples. I feel like we do it in the linebacker. Like Aziz Shire. I think we bring him in on a one-year deal. There's been a lot of one-year deals, y'all. We're going to take that Houston Texans approach. When they had the number 2 pick in the draft, remember what they did? Devin Singletary, one-year deal. Don Schultz, one-year deal. Christian Kirksey, one-year deal. They brought a bunch of one-year deals in to see if they fit. And once they see they fit, they pay them. They're going to pay Dalton Schultz now. They're going to pay Devin Singletary. So this is wait and see. Let's chill. Chill. So now what's next? Right? I'm going to get to what's next. I'm going to get to the comment section. Yeah, you're right, Gus Bus. I don't think Cam is coming back. At the right price, Cam will be back here. So I think the right price is $12.5. Anything above $12.5, Cameron Curl will not be here. So we'll leave it at that. Who we drafting at 2? To me, I think it's Drake May. I truly think it's Drake May. I really believe it. I really believe it's going to be a How May quarterback room. I believe that wholeheartedly. Nah. Disagree with that. Yes, Patrick Queen will be a nice pickup. Woo! I don't know about that. Tre'Davious White is interesting. I can't lie. I don't dislike Tre'Davious White. I like Tre'Davious White a lot. Actually, let me go replace this chair, bro. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this on pause. Do not leave. Give me 0.2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna replace that. This chair pissing me off. Chair making stupid noises. This chair making me mad. Chair making me mad. Oh, stop, move. I'm comfortable too. Whew, feel better. Sorry about that, y'all. Glad y'all still here. So, that's about Tre'Davious White. So, I like Tre'Davious White, right? I think he's 29. Tre'Davious was 29, 30. Ah! How's Tre'Davious, man? How old is Tre'Davious White? I need to know. How old is this man? Ah, he about to be 30. Ah! Oh, no, he just turned 20 now. Okay, he's not old. Ah, man, he played in 12 games? Hold on. Oh, he played in 4. I'm about to say, ain't no way in hell Tre'Davious White played 12 games and this man had only 10 tackles. I was about to be confused as hell. But only 10 games, 21 games the last 3 seasons. Ouch. I gotta pass Tre'Davious White, man. He gonna want some money too. It ain't like it's gonna be cheap. I gotta leave that one alone. I gotta leave that one alone, bro. I can't fade. I can't fade. I can't fade. I cannot fade at all. That's nah. Now you tell I'm saying a 1-year flyer on Tre'Davious, I would do it, but he wants some money. Nah, I can't do it, my boy. I can't do it. I gotta leave that one alone. They both older. Yeah. Tre'Davious. I don't know about that one. Maybe. If it's a 1-year fly, I would do it. I ain't mad at you, bro. I was like, chill on Zach Ertz. I didn't mean like chill and talk. You can talk, bro. You can keep out your feelings. Lost in my feelings, running out of love. In my Rod Wave voice. Trey White's a dog, but man, those injuries scare me. Facts. Like, he's a dog for sure. Like, certified dog. Stamp on him, but them injuries, boy. Them injuries. ACL and Achilles now. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. Depending what he's asking for, what we asking. If Tre'Davious White want to take what Zach Ertz just took, which is veteran minimum with incentives, I'd take a shot at Tre'Davious White. But he wants some real money. Nah, I'm good. You keep saying this guy's name, man. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna do some film on, bro. Drake May or Daniels will find both at 2. At this point, I'm fine with whatever Adam Peters does. Like, if they want to take Drake May, cool. I do have a caveat though. If we did draft Drake May, I would like to have a veteran backup. So whether that's a veteran bridge. So whether it's Jacoby Brissett or I'm gonna hate this name, but if it's Gardner Minshew, was it Carson Wentz? Anyone? I think I was like, oh hell no Carson. If it was Carson, I don't think he will come back here, but get my point here. One of those veteran-lated guys who can play 8 games, let Drake sit for a little bit, and then the number 2 pick we overall ready to play around the middle of the season. I think that's what we should do if we did draft Drake. I think we have to get Tyron Smith. No hope in that left tackle of the future will be second rounders. It depends who's there. If Tyler Guyton is there, I think he's great. I think he's a great candidate to be a left tackle here. Jordan Morgan could be a really good right tackle on about left tackle, but we'll see. I do believe you can get a nice Cody Ford. Once upon a time was a second rounder. It was a really good left tackle for the Bills. You can get a good left tackle in the second round that can start for you right away and don't look back. So that's always a possibility. But I mean, I would sign Tyler Smith for insurance. I wouldn't mind it at all. higher floor because I think his running, but he has a low. I think the lowest ceiling is a passer. I agree with that as well. I do believe that May has a higher ceiling than Daniels, but Daniels a much higher floor than Drake. I can agree with that as well. May is ready day one. He could be depending on coaching. Coaching matters, man. Coaching matters. So good with healthy, just health for cheap. I'll take a swing. I won't overpay. A 1 year, $10 million deal wouldn't kill me for Tyron Smith actually. So I mean that's what I think Spot Track had of that. I think that's fair. May can be ready to good spot. He just need more experience. He got hurt versus us, right? Tre'Davious, yes, correct. Tre'Davious towards Achilles in our game, and and no, he's the next game. He played well against us. He got a pick, and then he towards Achilles next week. Yes, I agree. I love Gardner. I'm a big Gardner guy. And I actually wouldn't mind seeing Carson back here either. I think Carson did some good things in his little short Rams tenure. I think to the Baker Mayfield approach. I think that he could be a lot better next year with the toolage from one Sean McVay. I think he should go out to LA though. That's just me. He should go out to LA and back up Matthew Stafford because Matthew Stafford, knock on wood, could get hurt at any time and Carson go out there and play. But I would definitely pick Gardner or Jacoby before I pick up Carson again. But I definitely Gardner's the guy I'm looking at. If you want to back up, I think that would be good. But also Zach Ertz and Carson Wentz, you gotta think they were best friends. So if you're trying to get that veteran leadership as well as kind of veteran tight friendships and tight connections, I think that's a good look as well. Marquise Hollywood Brown is another veteran I'm looking at as well for the wide receiver position because I know we could draft a receiver in the second round, like a Troy Franklin if available. Xavier Word will not be available in the second round now. That ship has sailed. That man's a first round pick. Over with. But maybe Xavier Legette might be a guy that you can get in the second round who's a dog who can make some plays. I thought he was 6'3". I ain't gonna hold you. Him being 6'1", hurt me a little bit, but I think he's pretty good as well. So you got some guys in the second round you can go get as well, the wide receiver position that you can plug and play. I like the fit of Hollywood Brown though. For the right price, of course. I'm not paying Hollywood Brown $14.5, $15 million. No, hell no. But 3 years, $30 million. I could subscribe to Hollywood Brown for 3 years. I really want Caleb though. I saw Williams. I forgot if it was Caleb. I want my DC guy, man. The pride of Gonzaga High School. Oh man, $100,000. Caleb Williams. I would love to get my hands on Caleb, man. Cliff with Caleb. He actually can really coach him this time. Like really sit down and coach him. If you bring me Hollywood Brown, you got Han, of course you got Terry. You can maybe bring in Gabe Davis as another guy as well. We got Zach Ertz as your tight end 1/high-end tight end 2. You can maybe get a Noah Fant. I think that's the move. I think getting Noah Fant, getting Hollywood Brown, get more explosive weapons, have Zach Ertz as that savant, really good tight end 2 who can get it done for you and be a low-end tight end 1 when it's time to make some plays. I like it. I like it a lot. So those are some veterans to keep it live. With the tight end position, I think you can still pick up Noah Fant and still won't bat an eye. For veteran backup quarterback, I think we should trade Sam Howell. I believe that now. If you get a third round pick for him, like I heard in the rumors, I think you should move him and get a guy like the Gardner Minshew or just get Jacoby back. I prefer Gardner Minshew though, because I like what Gardner did last year in Indianapolis. That was very impressive. And knock on wood, if anything happens to our rookie quarterback, you want a guy who can step in and play well. And Gardner Minshew can definitely do that. So shout out to Gardner. Shout out to the Minshew Mania. So shout out to my man, the stash. My man Gardner. I love Gardner. I'm a Gardner Minshew guy. All the way. I love Gardner. Carson, you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go, bro. It's over. Sam Howell is more likely to get dealt than for them to trade back and start him. It's more likely he'll get dealt. So gotta let it go, bro. Not necessarily. Depending on what position you're looking at. If you're looking at wide receiver, it's deep. It's 100 of these dudes. It's a million wide receivers in the draft. I think you can get a guy in the 4th round who could be a 1,000-yard receiver year one. I think these guys are dogs. They're dogs everywhere wide receiver. But if you're looking at tight end, it's not so much. Not that it's a lot better crop than we thought it was, but it's not what you want it to be, if that makes sense. Right? So, by the way, Lord, I don't know if you guys say it, but loyalty over royalty, man. You know what I'm saying? Where the loyalty, yeah. But not for real. What I was about to say here, bro. I'm about to say something. Yeah, so you look at tight ends a little bit more thin. If you look at tackle, it's pretty top heavy, right? All Fashanu, Guyton, Mims. The 1st round guys are really good guys. The 2nd round guys are guys that can really get it done. But after that, not so much, right? So it depends on the position you're looking at, but yeah, I think it's fine. I'm taking Caleb. You crazy? If Chicago do something that stupid, no, that's stupid. If they do something that naive, I'm gonna put the word naive because I don't want to call no one dumb or stupid. I don't think that's cool. If the Chicago Bears make that fatal mistake and take Jaden Daniels over Caleb, my fault. Let me take this out. If they take Caleb, or if they don't take Caleb but take Jaden, if they make that mistake to take Jaden over Caleb, I'm drafting Caleb and I'm looking back, bro. That'll be a mistake that the Bears will regret to make. And I think they will regret it very quickly, by the way. So I will hope Ryan Poles isn't that naive. Ryan Poles will be a fool to take Jaden over Caleb. He'll be a fool. A legit fool. All those company guys are blue chip project, they'll all do amazing. So yeah, I feel on my Daniels. I can feel that. Y'all, I feel it. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. You take Williams, Drake made cool, but Williams with Cliff, he worked with perfect mark. Exactly. You gotta take Caleb, man. Nothing against Sam. Nothing against Sam. I think Sam is solid. I think Sam needs a new start. It's a new regime here. They didn't draft him. I think Sam needs someone who believes in him. Sam's going to be a good quarterback somewhere else. I believe Sam Howell is a really good quarterback elsewhere. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want him to be traded. So he can find someone he can play and maybe start at. 3rd round pick for Sam is great to me. I love both guys. Yeah. I agree. This kid. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bro, stop. I'm just playing. I think Carson will be just fine, though. I think Carson's going to do some good things in LA. He shouldn't come back here. I wouldn't want him to come back here. So, I was saying an example. Because like I said, with Ertz and Wentz being best friends, maybe he could be the backup quarterback here. I'm talking bringing Wentz as a backup. So let's start with that, first of all. I'm not advocating for him to start no more. He's not a starting NFL quarterback. If Carson Wentz thinks he's an NFL starter, he's talking crazy. But if I get him for the same price I got Zach Ertz for, why not? So, yeah. For that kind of price, I'd take a flyer on Carson again as a backup. Backup. But I do prefer Gardner Minshew or Jacoby Brissett before I would take Carson. So let's say that. Let me preface that. Gardner first, then Jacoby, then Carson. I wouldn't take I wouldn't take them two before you. Yeah. At least Carson has an arm. Heineke don't have an arm, man. Heineke stay right in Atlanta. Stay right in Georgia, man. I ain't mad at him. Stay in Georgia. Stay in Georgia. Stay in Georgia where you at, my boy. Yeah. I just found all this interesting. All this is intriguing. But yeah, Marquise Brown, someone I would target. Carson Wentz is someone I would target at backup quarterback if I can get the other two guys I just named. No offense to someone we're targeting as well. Um, I like Gabe Davis too. I like that fit here as well with Gabe Davis. Fast for corner, Tre'Davious White for a 1 year prove it deal. I would try Tre'Davious White. Um, as for safety, it's not really a great safety class either. So you want a safety, you gotta get one early as well. That's another position that's kind of thin. I like Tyler Nubin though. I like Tyler Nubin a lot. Uh, Cornerback, I it's kind of like yeah. Kendall Fuller, I want Kendall Fuller back. Right price, right price. Gotta be calling my name. Can't just pay Kendall a bunch of money. Linebacker Aziz Shair, so that guy will be targeting as well. Um, Kenneth Murray Jr. I like Kenneth Murray. I'm a big Kenneth Murray guy, so we'll see. Hey, man. Preach to the choir. Preach. Preach to the choir. Preach, preach, preach. I had Jared's talk about we got to get Saquon Barkley. We got to get Josh Jacobs. So let me get this out the way. Because I love Jared. Y'all not, Jared's like my brother. It's like a brother from another mother. That's my guy. A man of the Lord. I respect him a ton as a man. I got a lot of love for bro. A lot. That's my dog. That's my dog. But he was tripping this morning. He was tripping. Tripping like two left shoes. That boy was tripping. We got to get Saquon Barkley. Like we don't have an RB1 on this roster. This Brian Robinson disrespect needs to effing stop. We need to stop that crap. He about to make me curse on this joint, man. See, I'm tripping. Because he had me hot this morning. Had me hot. Got it hit there. He was tweaking. Tweaking this morning. My boy was tweaking. Tripping. Bugging. Whatever word you want to use. Hell wrong with him. What we need to pay Saquon Barkley $10 million for? We don't have no offensive line, bro. We're going to probably lose our second best receiver free agency. I'd rather spend on Hollywood Brown. Hollywood. I'd rather spend on Tyron Smith. I'd rather spend that on bringing back Cameron Curl. Why in the hell I spend money on running back? Not that much money. DeAndre Swift probably cost you $4.5, maybe $5 million per season. Something like that. 2 years, 11. 2 years, 10. Something like that, right? DeAndre Swift just had 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Now, given he didn't have a 1,300-yard year like Saquon or 1,500, nothing like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see what Saquon did the last couple of years. Because I matter of fact, Jared's texted me this morning. I can go in our group chat, make it a little easier. My man be tripping. My man was tripping this morning. I'm not gonna hold. He was tripping. Shooting like 2 left shoes. He's like tripping. All right, so I think it's just Saquon. I think it's Saquon. So Saquon had two 1,300-yard seasons and one 1,000-yard season. Outside of that, he got hurt in the second game of the season, 2020, so he didn't play the full season. He's had 593 yards in 2021 and a little under 1,000 last year. And he has 1,200 carries along with an ACL tear on his docket. That's a ton of damn carries. He's about to be 27 years old and it already has 1,200 carries. Look at Josh Jacobs. Since he wants to bring up all these. We need a star-studded running back. Josh Jacobs, 2019, 1,150 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's pretty good. And next year, 1,065 yards in 2020. We went to Vegas. 12 TDs. Pretty good. Can't hold you. (2021) 872 yards, 9 touchdowns. Pretty good. 2022, 1,653 yards, 12 TDs. Okay, now we're talking. That's a dog right there, right? But last year, give me 100 less attempts. 100 less attempts. We had doing 217 in 2021. This man went from 1,600 yards to only a little bit above 800. He had 6 TDs. Don't compare to the 12 he had the year before. So his production was completely sliced in half. Why would I sign him? So this, I'm gonna give you that. That's what Josh Jacobs did last year. 233 carries, 805 yards, 6 TDs. This is what DeAndre Swift did. 229 carries. So 4 less rushing attempts. He had 1,050 yards and 5 TDs. Miss me with this DeAndre Swift can't play bull. All right? Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of hearing that bull. Give me Swift, bro. Swift is way cheaper. Josh Jacobs gonna cost you about $10 million per season. And so will Saquon Barkley. Swift gonna cost you half of that. And gave me more production than both these dudes did last year. Period. One had 100 yards less and 1 more touchdown, and the other one had 200 yards less and just the same amount and 1 more touchdown. Not to mention what bro doing, what Saquon do way more in the receiving game than Josh Jacobs do, and Swift do it just as well as both of them do. Swift bringing the receiving game too. He great in space, just like Saquon is. He don't got no ACL tear on his docket, that I know of. He don't got 1,300 rushes or 1,200 carries on his docket. DeAndre Swift has carried the ball a total of 593 times in his career. He has about 700 less carries than the other two. At least 700 less. And about to turn 25. So my sign, DeAndre Swift, that's 2 years younger than Saquon, a year, same age as Josh Jacobs, with 600 less carries on his on his docket for half the money. Or am I gonna pay $10 million for Josh Jacobs? I'm paying DeAndre Swift. 2 years, $11 million. Period. That ends the discussion. Swift and B-Rob will be disgusting. We don't need a RB1. We need a complimentary back. And DeAndre Swift is perfect. Or we could draft Bucky Irvin or Jalen Wright. One of those cool. I like Isaac Guerrero as well. 4.340 on the 40-yard dash. Had a really good year in Louisville last year. But I like Buck. My man Buck. Bucky Irvin, man. I take Bucky Irvin. I would love to get Jonathan Brooks. So there's a way more options, way cheaper than going pay these running backs all this damn money. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. They're talking crazy. No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. 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 Not doing it. Paying running backs, that's just I don't like. No. I don't pay running backs over here on PSN, man. Running backs can get drafted. Running backs can get paid if you elite. If you are Derrick Henry, you get paid. You Barry Sanders, you get paid. If you're a Christian McCaffrey, you get paid. You ain't one of them? No. You don't get paid over here. You don't get paid on 10 minutes up. You get paid 7, 8, maybe even 9. If you're talking double digits for a running back, bro, double digits, bro, gotta be Christian McCaffrey. Gotta be the dog. You gotta be one of the best 5 running backs in football. Might be the best 3 running backs in football. You ain't one of them? Nah. Nah. Is Saquon one of the best 3 running backs in football? I'm gonna try to comment down real quick. Because I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. No. No. God, this man be tripping. I'm speaking how I feel, gang. But yeah, man. That's gonna do it for tonight's stream, man. So I'm gonna wrap y'all about around an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here now. Appreciate y'all watching tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Who would you pair running back? First and foremost. Second of all, what are your thoughts on the Zach Ertz signing? And what's some other veterans you want to look at, like Marquise Hollywood Brown, Gabe Davis? What's some offensive free agents you guys are looking at for veteran leadership in the locker room? So then y'all be safe, stay healthy. And I'll be back with tomorrow's video, which is my final mock off season. Adam Peter transfer for a Super Bowl year 1. That is my final mock off season. I'll have another mock draft next week. It's going to lit, man. We about to ramp it up. It's about to ramp up. So y'all subscribe. Next time.